How to live freely. The Stoic wisdom of Epictetus. Have you ever felt trapped by fears, worries, or the judgments of others? Have you wondered how to break free from these anxieties and live a more peaceful life? Epictetus, a philosopher who was once a slave, offers a path to true freedom in his book The Enchiridion. But for him, freedom wasn't something found in the external world, it was something discovered within ourselves. He teaches us how to break free from mental chains and live like a true Stoic. Epictetus, from slavery to philosophy. Epictetus was born in ancient Greece in the 1st century AD and was enslaved from a young age. Unlike many slaves, he wasn't just focused on survival, he sought a deeper understanding of life. His Roman master allowed him to study philosophy, which led him to discover Stoicism. This philosophy shaped his life and eventually made him one of its greatest teachers. After gaining his freedom, Epictetus started teaching philosophy, and his ideas were later compiled by his student into the Enchiridion, or the Handbook. This book is one of the most influential philosophical texts, teaching us how to cultivate inner peace and mental strength. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. One of the core principles of Epictetus' philosophy is that most people waste their time and energy worrying about things they cannot control. Instead, he argues, the only thing truly under your control is your thoughts and reactions. For example, imagine someone insults you. Does the insult itself hurt you, or is it your reaction to it? Epictetus teaches that the insult has no power unless you allow it to affect you. If you master your thoughts, nothing in the world can enslave you. He expresses this idea in a famous quote. Don't ask God to make events happen as you wish, but wish for events to happen as they do, and your life will go smoothly. In other words, instead of resisting fate, learn to accept it and find peace within it. What is true slavery? Contrary to common belief, Epictetus argued that real slavery isn't about physical chains, it's about the chains within our minds. He said, a person who is controlled by fear, desires, or the need for approval is a slave, even if they appear to be free. To him, someone who cannot control their emotions is a prisoner of anger, fear, and anxiety. Even without physical chains, they remain trapped. True freedom comes from mastering your thoughts and not allowing external circumstances to dictate your inner peace. A story from Epictetus. In the Enchiridion, Epictetus shares a story. One day, a student asked him, "How can I free myself from the judgments and criticism of others?" Epictetus replied, "Do you get angry when dogs bark? Then why get upset when people say foolish things?" His message is clear: the opinions of others are as insignificant as a barking dog. The only thing that matters is how you choose to respond. If you can ignore meaningless criticism, you will find true peace. How to live like a Stoic. If you want to live like Epictetus and the great Stoic philosophers, follow these principles. 1. Don't waste energy on things outside your control. Instead of stressing over external circumstances, focus on what you can control: your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. 2. Manage your emotions. Instead of letting anger, stress, or fear control you, learn to approach problems with calmness and logic. 3. Live in the present. Most worries come from fearing the future, but the only moment you truly have is now. 4. Accept life as it is. Rather than resisting reality, learn to embrace it. This acceptance will bring you inner peace. 5. Stop seeking approval from others. It doesn't matter what others think of you. What matters is whether you are living according to your values. How to apply Epictetus' philosophy in modern life. You might wonder how these teachings apply to today's world. If you're struggling at work, instead of stressing over co-workers or your boss, focus on what you can control: your own actions and mindset. Epictetus teaches us that true freedom is found in the mind, not in the outside world. If you can control your thoughts and emotions, nothing and no one can truly enslave you. In a world full of anxiety, competition, and fear, Can we live like a Stoic and free our minds? The answer lies in the choices you make every day. Summary of the book: The Discourses of Epictetus. The book consists of Epictetus' discussions on topics such as freedom, virtue, mental control, and accepting fate. He emphasizes that we should not worry about things beyond our control, such as others' opinions, natural events, or even our own bodies. The only thing that truly belongs to us is our mindset and reactions. One of his most interesting ideas is that the real slave is not the one physically enslaved, but the one who is controlled by emotions and fears. He repeatedly tells his students that people should not let their emotions and impulses dictate their lives. In one section of Discourses, a student asks Epictetus how he can free himself from the judgment and criticism of others. Epictetus replies, "Do you get angry when dogs bark? Then why should you be upset when people say foolish things?" His message is clear: others' judgments, like the barking of dogs, are not worth being upset about. The only thing that matters is your own behavior and thoughts.